If you've been riding with Virgin River for a while now, you know exactly why we keep coming back to this neck of the woods. It isn't just the cozy Northern California mist or that quiet small town soul, it's the people. And now the dust settled on season 7, it's safe to say this story is far from over. Welcome back to Wild West Screens. Today we're analyzing the latest rumors about Virgin River season 8, which will solidify the series' position as the queen of Netflix. So let's dive in. Since we first rode into town in 2019, the emotional journey of Mel Monroe and Jack Sheridan has been our North Star. We've watched them face heartbreak, loss, and more uncertainty than any one couple should have to bear. But season 7 finally pushed their story into a brand new territory. Mel's longing to be a mother has been sitting just beneath the surface since day one. Alexandra Breckenridge puts it perfectly. I think it's just that sort of tug that she has to have a family. It's just really ever present with her. I'm excited to watch her become a mother. Season 7 moved them closer to that dream, but the trail was anything but smooth. The adoption arc with Marley was a total emotional roller coaster. Just when it looked like the adoption might actually happen, the baby's health took a terrifying turn, a serious heart condition. In a twist of fate, the only person who could save the child was Eli, a doctor from Mel's past and her former flame. That forced Mel to navigate some old ghosts while fighting for the newborn's survival. The finale pushed us to the absolute limit. We watched Mel, Jack, Eli, and that tiny newborn racing in an ambulance toward the NICU. It was one of those cliffhangers that leaves you staring at a blank screen, heart in your throat, wondering what the morning will bring. But it wasn't just Mel and Jack in the crosshairs. Season 7 ended with a massive blow. Brady's fate is hanging by a thread after a brutal crash. We don't know if he survived, and that's the kind of drama that keeps Virgin River addictive. Just when you think the town might find a moment of peace, the chaos pulls everyone back in. The good news? The story is officially continuing. Netflix renewed Virgin River for season 8 back in July 2025. This isn't just a renewal, it's a milestone. Virgin River is now the longest-running live-action scripted series on Netflix, outlasting even heavyweights like Grace and Frankie and Orange is the New Black. Showrunner Patrick Sean Smith is clearly as invested as we are. As long as these characters are living, there are always going to be stories to tell. So, what's waiting for us in Season 8? We know there's going to be a 4-month time jump. That gap is going to give us the answers we're craving. We'll find out the outcome of the baby's surgery and see what Mel and Jack's new life as parents actually looks like. And yes, we'll finally know if Brady pulled through that wreck. Here's what else is brewing. First of all, Klay will keep searching for his missing sister, and interestingly, Bri is going to step up to help him. We're looking at some complicated sibling dynamics this season, especially after the rough patch between Jack and Bri. But don't worry, Klay isn't going to be our next villain. Instead, he's becoming Jack's right-hand man as they start to expand the farm. On top of all these, Muriel is starting a new relationship, and it might just involve someone very close to Mel. Rumor has it Mel's father, Everett, might be the one stepping into that picture. Of course, some folks are moving on. Marco Grazzini and Lauren Hammersley, also known as our beloved Mike and Charmaine, won't be back for season 8. Their stories reached a natural end, and as Smith says, you have to keep the story engine moving. But don't worry, the heart of the town remains. Mel, Jack, Doc, Hope, Preacher, and the rest of the crew are all expected back on the trail. Now for the hard part, the timing. Production is slated to kick off in 2026 and run through the summer. If we follow the usual release schedule, we're likely looking at a 2027 release date. It's a long wait, I know. But if there's one thing Virgin River has taught us, it's that this story has plenty of heart left. When we finally ride back into that quiet little town, there's going to be a hell of a lot waiting for us. Stay gritty, stay wild. I'll see you on the next trail.